welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing well. For today's video, I want to share with you guys my Nykaa sale haul. Now, in all honesty, I wanted to do this haul while the sale was still going on, but Nykaa decided to ship out my couriers once the sale was done. So here we are. But if I'm being frank with you guys, I feel like sales these days have really lost their essence because you generally get discounts all throughout the year. There are only a couple of brands or a couple of discounts that are too good to pass on, but that also happen a couple of times a year, if not more. So don't feel FOMO if you want to pick up any of these and you feel like the sale is gone and now you can't pick them up. Also, as I always mention before any of my haul, please do not feel pressurized to buy any of these just because I have, because this is my job, this is what I do for a living, so investment in it is just what I have to do. You don't have to do that. If you already have everything that you need or want, then please feel free to just skip this video and be like, you know what, I don't need to see what another person has purchased, because why would you do that? But with that being said, if you want to know what all I purchased and if there's any requests that you have for reviews or first impressions or anything, then let me know in the comment section down below. But all of that being said, if you want to know what all I bought, then please keep on watching. Since I bought a lot of different things, what I'm going to do is I'm going to split this haul into different categories. This is something I generally do to make sure that my hauls are much more organized and easy to watch at, because they're not going to be all over the place and just random stuff just throwing and flying across everywhere. So the first category I'm going to talk about are going to be fragrances, because I absolutely love fragrances. Now in my last haul, I didn't really talk a lot about fragrances because I didn't really pick up much, but this time round I have, but I went two different ways with my fragrances. I either went all out luxury high end, or I went really affordable, the way that my heart loves more as well. But I'm going to first talk about luxury since it's going to be quicker and much easier to talk about as well. So the first fragrance I picked up comes from Chopard. This is their Black Incense Malaki. Now Malaki is the range that Chopard does. They have Oud Malaki, Musk Malaki, and a lot of different variants, and I love Oud Malaki, so I wanted to try out more ranges from them. And I love that they have this 10 ml packaging, because you can really get to know a perfume. 10 ml is a really nice size. You can easily use this for a month or even more than that if you don't use a lot. Like for me personally, I take a shower in my perfumes. I love to spritz it all over, do a air spritz and then walk in it and all of those things. So my perfumes go through rather quickly. But if you're someone who uses them very pulse points and done, then this is going to last you for a really nice amount of time. Now this one has a lot of hint of musk, spices, and just this is a strong perfume. All of the notes that are right up my alley, so I think I'm going to really like them. Plus with Chopard perfumes, they're really long lasting, so you're set for all day, all night. But again, as I said, I love how cute and travel friendly this bottle is. It really is a standout in my collection as well when it comes to Oud Malaki or their Happy. I love that Chopard does these because their full sizes are really expensive. Then I bought the Kayali Discovering Layering set. Now this is basically their set to make sure that you can discover their fragrances as they've mentioned. And again, I love this because Kayali perfumes are really expensive. So we have 8 perfumes in there. All of these are 1.5 ml. So they're a little bit more tiny than the Chopard ones. They're not going to be as long lasting when it comes to the duration that you can have them for, because 1.5 ml would go rather quickly. Now the fragrance they have here are Yum, Invite Only, Sweet Diamond, Utopia, Love Fest, Eden, Deja Vu, and Vanilla. And I think out of these ones, the only ones that I'm not really the most excited for have to be Love Fest and Eden, because I'm not a fruity kind of a girl. I'm more of a amber, more of a yum kind of a girl, because I love those notes. Fruity are generally not what I like, but since they've mentioned it's a discovering layering set, you can also layer these perfumes to make sure you get to a fragrance that you would really like. But with that, those were my more luxe, more high-end purchases with the fragrance category. Now let's come to the more affordable ones, which are really exciting, because I really wanted to find good affordable mist that would last long, that would give you that luxury effect as well. So I bought all of these Fiama perfume mists. Now I don't know if I was living under a rock, but I didn't know Fiama had mists as well, and these are natural origin mist. For example, this one is an 87% natural origin. This is their Yuzu and Bergamot. Then we have their Plum Blossom and Ylang, which is a 91% origin. And then we have Lavendar and Tangerine, which is 85% natural origin. And the packaging in itself is not too bad as well. Let me quickly show you. This is what the packaging looks like. It looks really nice, and I've tried this one and I really liked how this one smells. Especially this is the Lavender and Tangerine one. This is a really nice smelling mist, but I'm still yet to try the other two out, so I will let you know what I feel about these. But I'm so excited for these ones. I mean, honestly, I had no clue Fiama was doing mists as well, because I really love Fiama's shower gels and their shower soaps and everything. I've talked about them in the past a lot of times. Then I also picked up Pilgrim's French Kiss body mist. Again, I'm just trying to find good body mist out there. Now this one I've tried. It's pretty sweet. Like, it's sweet, it will hit you in the face kind of sweet. But what I did not like much about it was it's not the most long lasting. Now I know mists are not supposed to be long lasting anyway, but this just evaporated from me like really really quickly, so I have to try it a couple of more times to completely make up my mind about it. These are just first impressions I'm talking about. And lastly, in fragrances, I picked up this Layerr Wottagirl body splash mist set, and this whole set was like 365 rupees or 356 rupees, 356 rupees, which is really really affordable. And plus, these are tiny, these are great to carry around in your purse as well. Now, I've not really tried it. I've had like not the best experience with Water Girls Mist. I've tried them in the past, and a couple of them were fragrances that I didn't really enjoy. So I'm hoping that these are going to be better. These are different from the fragrances I've tried previously. Even with Engage, their fragrances were just like not my favorite there at all. So hopefully these are gonna be much better, and I can recommend this set to you because look at how cute that is. I mean, I would just buy it for the packaging. Let's move on to skincare now. And again, in my last haul video, it was all about makeup. There wasn't a lot of skincare, but this haul video is all about that skincare life. So the first brand we're gonna talk about in this category has to be Hyphen. Now I was so excited to try out Hyphen, and I'm so sad. I'm gonna just put the sad part first so that we can have the more exciting part later on. I'm so sad because I will have to return and replace almost all of the products because of certain issues that I'm going to talk to you about. So first, that has no issue, has to be their barrier care cream. This is just a basic cream. I'm not going to return or replace this, but I like the packaging. I haven't tried this cream yet, but as of right now, all I can say is that I actually really like the packaging. It's glass. Now I wasn't really expecting that since this is a pretty affordable product, so I was expecting this to be plastic, but it's glass, so that's really really exciting. So I'm going to be trying this one out. Now this one has ceramides, peptides, tamanu oil, cica extract, so all good ingredients in here. Gonna be trying that one out. Now the next things are gonna go for return and replacement because of, I'll tell you why. So I have their rice water brightening daily cleanser, and if you can't already see on the packaging, this has leaked all over, and my product, I don't even think there's half of the face wash in there because it has leaked, and it's just not a good sight to have. It's not something that I've paid for. Even if I bought it at discount, which was like 5 or 10%, it wasn't even like a crazy amount of discount. This is not okay. This is not acceptable. So I have put this in for replacement, and hopefully that will happen soon. And unlike my shipment time for this haul video, that won't take forever and a half. So that's gonna go for replacement. And the last product I bought from Hyphen is going to get returned because it's not in stock, even though I really needed this to be in stock. Now this is their lip balm gift set, and I wanted all 3 shades, and one of the shades, which was hazel I guess, was sold out. So I was like, I'll just go for the gift set instead. And funnily, what they've done is that they've sent me 2 marshmallow instead of 1 hazel. Now this set was supposed to have all 3 shades, and I double checked, like, did I pick up a set that was supposed to have 2 of one, and the variants weren't, like, the variants were mixed up, but that's not there. The only gift set that they have all 3 shades, and this one has 2 marshmallows, so this one will get returned. Then I'll see when can I get my hands on hazel. I'll figure that one out, but this will get returned as well. And that's everything I picked up from Hyphen, but I can't really test it out right now since half of the products that I bought are going to be going back, more than half actually. Next brand we're going to talk about is Conscious Chemist, and I really like some of their products, so I thought, you know what, let's try out some more. And I kept all of these under rupees 500 since I'm always on the lookout for great products under rupees 500. So the first thing I picked up is their Berry Bright Soothing and Calming Gel Mask. Now this has niacinamide and berry complex, and this is supposed to clear, rescue and recover. This is for all skin types, so I'm really excited. Let's open this together because I haven't really seen what the packaging honestly looks like. And oops, I was about to drop it as usual. Now this does come with its own brush, which is great, and it has a basic jar packaging, a glass jar packaging like this. So I'm really excited to try this one out. I love gel masks because they're just so gentle on the skin, and that's why I bought another face mask from them. I am back in my face mask era, like I'm all here for it. Now this is their Flash Fix Resurfacing and Exfoliating Face Mask. This has AHA, BHA and saffron petals. Sounds amazing. This is supposed to clarify, clear and unclog. Now this is meant for oily and acne prone skin, neither of which I have right now. Like honestly, acne is something I get only around my period cycle and not generally these days, but it's always great to have like a resurfacing mask because why not? Again, this comes in a glass jar like this. Now this color is a little sus, I'm not gonna lie. Like colors like these just make me feel, is there a growth inside or not? I'm sure there's not. I'm hoping that there's not, but that's what the color looks like. And again, even this one comes with its own brush, which is so cute. This is such a cute brush. So we have that. And then the last thing that I picked up from Conscious Chemist is their Azzy Calm 10% azelaic acid redness relief gel creme. I have tried this one out slightly, just slightly on my leg, not even on my face. I just wanted to feel the texture, and I already had like a lot of skincare going on, so I just put it on my leg and the texture felt amazing. Although I'm not the hugest fan of the packaging, it feels very cheap, very plasticky, and surprisingly this is more expensive than Hyphen. So yeah, the bare minimum would have been like a better quality plastic, because this is really flimsy and really cheap, as I said. So we have that. Moving on, I wanted to try out newer brands because I felt like I was stuck in this rut where I was just going through like Love Beauty and Planet, Dot and Key, and all of those. So I just wanted to, move out of that, and I wanted to try out fresher brands. So I came across this brand called as Neude. Now I'm not really sure if this is a new brand or an old one, but I bought a couple of things from them because I wanted to try out a new brand. So this is their Smmmoothie, because it has a couple of M's in there. Smmmoothie Ultimate Skin Pampering and Repairing Body Spray Lotion. I have tried this again, and I have to say that I'm not the biggest fan of the sprays that they have, because they have sprays in a couple of their products. The sprays are a little too, they're not the smoothest, they're a little, that. Yeah, so that we have this. The body lotion in itself seemed fine, it didn't seem too bad, but the spray, which is I think the basic part of the packaging, is a little faulty. Next up, I have their Milk Muse Softening Face Cleansing Milk. Now, this is something I've not really tried, so I can't really tell you what I feel about it. But I do really like the packaging of all of these products. They seem very, chic and minimalistic and all of those things. So we have this softening cleansing milk. Now this is a face wash or a makeup cleanser, I'm not really sure. Okay, this is one of those milk cleansers that you're supposed to pour on a cotton pad and then remove your makeup with. So this is not a face wash, so we have that. And then lastly, from Nude, I picked up their Tone It Up Rehydrating and Plumping Face Toner. Again, I've tried this one, and this one has that spray bottle as well. I really love the packaging. I just wish it worked better too, because it's a little kachak. Let me actually show you if I can. So this is, you see what I mean? Like, it's not the smoothest. Right now, it's still a lot more smoother. The first few pumps were rough, and I get it. Like, sometimes, the packaging just needs to get into its own swing of things and all of that. But this is still a little tight for my liking. The next brand I picked up a couple of products from is Chemist at Play. Now I really like Chemist at Play and some of their products, and I have recommended their underarm roll-on so much in the past, so I wanted to try out more stuff from them. So the first thing I picked up is their Gentle and Hydrating Face Cleanser. Now I'm always on the lookout for a great face wash, especially if it says it's gonna hydrate your skin. Since I do have Sahara Desert dry skin type, and I have mentioned that 1,000 times, so I'm sure you would know that by now. I'm gonna show you the packaging really quickly. It's a basic tube packaging. There's nothing too special about it. This is what it looks like. Now I haven't really tried it, so I can't tell you how it is, but I'm expecting it to be good since this is a basic face wash. There is nothing that they can truly go wrong with, and if they do, then that's gonna be a big bummer. But I also picked up their daily exfoliating body wash because this seemed really exciting, and the packaging of this one is pretty similar to Nude, so I'm guessing this is gonna be the new packaging standard out there. Now this has 4% lactic acid, salicylic acid, and vitamin E, and this is supposed to gently exfoliate dead skin cells, smooth and rough skin, and bumpy skin. Now I do have a lot of bumpy skin on my elbow, if you can't already see. Like, I have a lot of ingrown hair, and I do a lot of things for it, but this just does not seem to leave me at all. So I like to get like exfoliating body washes like these, especially for my elbow area, to like smoothen it out, since this is not smooth and I would like it to be slightly more smoother, not because it's aesthetically pleasing or like body standards, just because I don't like the texture of it. It feels very gritty to me. So yeah, I'm gonna be trying this out for my ingrown hair on my elbow, so I'm gonna be doing that. Now I did also get this free Sunscoop sunscreen with this one, so that was great because freebies are always welcome. However, I have tried Sunscoop's sunscreens, and a lot of them are sunscreens that I do not like, especially their glow sunscreen, their tinted sunscreens. So bad. So hopefully this one's going to be good, although this is their oil control gel sunscreen, and I don't need oil control at all. If anything, I need more oil production. So yeah, we have that in the house. Then moving on, I have Isntree, and I picked up 2 things from them, and I need to preface this. So I saw the price tags, and because I was trying to like keep it more affordable for me and for you, I picked up things that were under 500 rupees without realizing how tiny they're gonna be, because this is their Mugwort calming clay mask, and this is still respectable. Okay, this is still respectable. It's like a tiny size. It is not like the biggest size out there, but it's respectable. I also picked up their hyaluronic acid toner, and look at this size, and this is not even full. Like, this is at least full to the brim. This is not even full, but I've heard great things about Isntree, and I'm really excited to try these out because I love K beauty. You guys know I've been a huge fan since forever. I love K beauty, J beauty, I beauty, A beauty, whatever beauty is out there. If it works, I love it. So we're gonna be trying these out. Now I did also pick up this Plix Pineapple Depigmentation Juicy Cleanser. Again, I'm always on the lookout for great face washes, and Plix is a brand that I've been wanting to pick up since a while, but I was waiting for like great discounts so that I don't pay full price, because why should I? And they had like a nice discount going on, and this seemed like an interesting face wash because it has pineapple extracts in there, bromelain, which are great for your skin, and then also have niacinamide, AHA, BHA, and this is supposed to reduce pigmentation and dark spots. And I do have a couple of acne scars that just need to go from my face. They've been there forever. They've just made this their home, and I want to like evict them because they're like rent-free freeloaders that are on my face. But yeah, now I'm really excited to try this one out. Plix, again, it does seem like it's on the borderline of those brands that is you shady or is you workable kind of a brand for me. So I'm gonna really test it out, and that's why I picked up one product from them, because I wanted to see first and then make up my mind. And yeah, that is what I picked up from Plix. For the last skincare brand, we're gonna talk about Minimalist, and then we're also gonna make our way onto hair care, because I did pick up a couple of hair care products from Minimalist. So the first thing I bought is their Nona Peptide plus AHA underarm roll-on. Now you guys know I love exfoliating underarm roll-ons, and this seemed really different from what's available in the market. Right now we have like a 5% lactic acid, which is much more common, and this is their Nona Peptide plus AHA, which is a 6% concentration in here, and this is supposed to control odor and fade underarm darkness. So I'm really looking forward to that. I haven't really seen the packaging, so I'm also going to give you like in packaging ASMR, because Minimalist does these packaging that are really like ASMR-y of sorts, and I'm gonna quickly see what the packaging looks like. I'm hoping it's just like a basic ass packaging, because Minimalist doesn't really do like fancy ass things at all, which is fine. Okay, this is what it looks like. It looks chic almost, no? It looks very, very chic. And let me see if there's fragrance in here. There doesn't seem to be. It seems to be like a fragrance-free version, which is again something I like because I love my fragrance to shine out for me. So we have that, and then I got this light fluid SPF 50 for free because I bought a couple of products from them. Again, wanna give you a little bit of packaging ASMR. No packaging ASMR, because this one just tore apart. Some of the products that I got from the sale this time around, the packaging was really coming apart. So I have tried this one. I really like their light fluid SPF. It's very liquidy, so it's easy to absorb onto the skin and doesn't leave a white cast. So this is something I like. And now let's move on to hair care, because I did buy a lot of hair care products and from Minimalist as well. So the first thing I have is their CPH Complex plus Oligopeptide 8%, 0.8%, sorry, 0.8% anti-dandruff serum. Now I have dry skin, I have dry scalp, dry hair, dry everything. So for me, flaky scalp is an issue, and it's always an issue, especially now that we're going to be moving on to winters in a bit, which I'm so excited for. I know there's still like August, September, October, and November even now, because we only get winters in December apparently. So, but still, even with like monsoons and everything, my scalp is a little bit more flaky, and I get like these flakes and dandruff. So I wanted to try this one out and see if it can help me. I have been trying out a couple of things, like the tea tree range from Love, Earth and Planet doesn't seem to be doing the most for my dandruffy and flaky scalp. So hopefully this is what it looks like. The packaging is like their Maleic Bond repair, so hopefully this works like the Maleic Bond has worked for me. So we have that, and the last Minimalist product I have is their Frizz Control Complex. This also has SPF 30. I've always said you need SPF for your hair as well, because that gets sun damaged as well, and I really like Minimalist hair care range, so hopefully again this one would work well for me. However, I haven't really heard great things about this one, so I'm not really sure, but serums in my hair generally go really well together unless I'm curling them, and this is what it looks like. Has a very, very yellowy color, so we have that. Then I bought a couple of hair care products from Bare Anatomy as well, and the first thing I have is their Nutri Smooth pre-shampoo mask. Again, the packaging of this one looks like it's been in the warehouse since forever and a half, so I'm not the most glad about that. I don't know the manufacturing year. I haven't actually read that, so yeah, we're gonna like ignore that and gonna move right along. Then I also bought their damage repair serum. Again, the packaging did come like this, so I was a little bamboozled almost. And I did buy a couple of serums because, as I said, serums in my hair just really love each other. The packaging in itself is rather cute. I really like it, and that's why I also picked up another serum. I picked up a couple of serums. As you can see, I'm a very serumy girl, and again, because winters are going to be coming up, my hair gonna need all of this. And this one is their ultra smoothing serum. Now I've not really tried any of these, so I really cannot comment, but I'm so looking forward to trying all of these Bare Anatomy products because I haven't really tried the brand much and I've heard great things about them. So hopefully, fingers crossed, these work for me. I picked up one more serum and I want to try out newer brands because I told you guys I felt like I was stuck in the same cycle of brands. So I picked up this serum from a brand called as Thriveco. Again, I haven't really seen this brand much, so I thought, you know what, let's give it a go. This is their Frizz Tamer Smoothing Hair Oil Serum. It promises to give you instant shine, boost, and all of that. It's supposed to be ultra lightweight and it's meant for dull and dry hair. All of that is me, so we have this. However, the packaging of this one sadly disappointed me a little bit because the cap is already broken. The packaging in itself is fine, but the cap is already like cracked and all of that. However, I'm not going to be replacing this because replacements through Nykaa are a hassle. It's like a person would first pick up your product and then it would go to the warehouse, the QC will be done, and then you would get another shipment in place. So it's a lot. I feel like Amazon replacements are so much better when you get like a replacement directly. Like the person comes with the replacement, they take the product and give you the replacement in one go. So that is something I prefer. I get it, like they're also safeguarding their products, but it's a hassle. It's a hassle. So yeah, coming back to this serum, I'm gonna be trying this one out. It seems like it's gonna be nice, and somehow the name Thrive, like Thrive, it just gives me good vibes. Thrives, the vibes, and all of that. So hopefully this is gonna be a good serum for my hair. I completely forgot that I did pick up more hair products. However, this one's not for me, it's for my mom because it is her restock of a BBLM Salon Secret hair color. I did pick up two because my mom always makes it a point to make sure that I pick up multiple if they're on a great discount. After all, she is my mother. I take this after her. Never pay full price for anything you can get on a great discount. So I picked up two of these. Now I can't tell you my experience with these because I haven't used it, but this is the hair color that my mom has been using for a while now. So if you're looking for a great box dye, you can definitely check this one out. However, I do have to say, on the day that you color your hair can look a little oily because this is high on like conditioning elements and everything, so you will have to time your hair color and wash day accordingly, which is the case anyway. Like, don't girls have to anyway just time their hair wash days? So yeah, this can make your hair a little oily, but it's also pretty moisturizing and non-drying on the hair. So I think it's kind of like a win-lose situation. Like, you can't go out on the same day, but your hair will still be moisturized. So you just have to take your losses and just count them in. This is a good box dye if you want to consider coloring your hair at home. As much as I wanted to buy more, I stopped myself and I only bought 2 lip balms this time round. As you guys know, I'm a lip balm addict. I'm actually Lip Balm Addicts Association's president, but I only bought 2, which is unheard of, and I'm so proud of myself. So let me quickly share the ones that I picked up. Now the first one comes from Laneige. You guys know I absolutely love Laneige, and I wanted to try out their lip glowy balm because I've heard great things about it. I already used their lip sleeping mask and I love it. I have so many variants of it, but even this one had great reviews, so I definitely cannot wait to try this one out. Now this is in the berry variant, which I think is their basic variant even in the lip sleeping mask, and this is what it looks like. It looks really nice, looks really cute, and the word glowy lip balm, it just makes my heart happy because it just makes me feel like my lips are gonna look glowy and just celestial of sorts. So we have that, and I also did get like some free samples from Laneige with this, which is always again welcome. I love getting freebies. It's just good to get this. We have their bouncy and firm sleeping mask in here, which I really like. I have used it in the past, so I know that I like it. The second lip balm I picked up is from a Revolution, Relove Revolution. It's like a branch of from Makeup Revolution, and this is their glam balm, and this is in the shade So Berry. I picked this up because I feel like this shade can be a dupe for a glossier lip balm that I'm currently using, so hopefully that works out. If it doesn't, then at least I get to try out a new lip balm, which also is something that's really exciting. So it's a win-win situation for me. Either I get a new dupe or I get to try a new lip balm. Like, what's there not to win? And now we finally move on to makeup, my favorite bit as well. But my only confusion right now is, do I talk about the brands that I bought more from first or from the brands that I did not buy more from first? This is slightly confusing, but I feel like I want to go with brands that I bought more from. So I'm going to start off with Elf, because Elf had a buy one get one, and they generally have these buy one get ones during their Hot Pink, Hot Friday, and their major sales. So definitely wait up for that. If they have it any other time round, you can pick whatever you want. Do not pick it up when it's on full price. Never do that. So since they did have like a buy one get one, I did go ham. I went on ham because I wanted to do like an updated one brand Elf tutorial, and I had a lot of new products that I wanted to try out. So let's see what all I got. So the first thing I bought was their camo concealer. Now I've had camo concealer in the past, glass, but the shade is just not my shade. It's too orange and too deep. So I wanted to try out a shade that's actually mine, because sometimes even if the product is good, if it's not your shade, you don't end up liking it. And that's what happened with Camo Concealer. And this is their hydrating variant. Now I have tried their Camo Concealer, the original, and I finished it up. That's how much I loved it. But the hydrating one, I bought the wrong shade, and that's why I couldn't use it. So this time round, I picked up the shade Light Sand. So hopefully, fingers crossed, this is going to suit my skin tone and make me fall in love with this concealer as well. Then I also picked up their Halo Glow liquid filter. Now this is supposed to be a dupe for Charlotte Tilbury's Hollywood filter, and the funny thing is that I'm not the hugest fan of Hollywood filter, but if I can find something that's like 1/4 the price, maybe I like it much more, because sometimes it's not the product that's bad, it's the price tag that's bad. And I feel that way about a lot of Charlotte Tilbury products. Like, the products in themselves aren't inherently bad, but it's just that the price tag isn't justified. So we're going to be trying this one out, and hopefully, you never know, hopefully I end up liking it as well. Then I also picked up their Power Grip Primer, because I've heard such great things about it. I mean, there are people who love it, people who swear by it, so I wanted to see it for myself as well. I love the milk primer, the Hydro Grip one, which is supposed to be the OG for this one. So we'll see if again we can find more dupes. Elf again knows their duping game way too well. Then I picked up the Luminous Putty Bronzer. I have tried the Luminous Putty Blushes and I love it. I've tried their Putty Primer, love it. So I think I'm going to love this one as well. I am in my cream phase, like cream blush, cream highlighter, cream bronzer phase. So I think I'm going to like this one. And because the size is tinier, I think it's going to be easier to use. However, that's never the case. That's never the case. Face products are just, makeup in general actually is just, oof, it takes a while in finishing it up. Then I picked up these No Budge matte shadow sticks, because I love matte shadow sticks, but we don't really get a lot of them in India, and we don't really get affordable ones overall. So really wanted to try this out. So I picked up two shades. I picked up Thrift Shop, which is like a nude matte color, and then I picked up Magnetic Pull, which is a taupey mauvey color. And I am working on like a new one and done shadow series where it's going to be more everyday appropriate. So if these work out well for me, you know we're going to be seeing these. So we have that. Then I picked up their glossy lip stain in the shade Pinkies Up. Basically, this is one of those glossy stains that look very beautiful on the lips, and then they also leave a tint behind once the gloss is done. And I'm again working on a favorite tints video, like glossy tints video, and I have a couple of them already, but I wanted to try out more, and that's why I picked this one up. And then I have their Love Triangle Lip Filler Lip Liner. This is in the shade Soft Pink. I picked this up because it was an affordable lip liner, and again, you guys know I love to try out things under 500 rupees, and I guess this is exactly 500 rupees, like exactly 500 rupees. So I think that's gonna cut it for me. And the last thing I picked up from Elf is their Big Mood Mascara, because the last Elf mascara that I tried was a bummer for me, and if I am going to be doing an updated one brand tutorial, I would want to ideally try out newer things, and that's why the haul has happened. Now for the next couple of brands, I only picked up two things from each of the brands. So we're going to quickly do this because I know this video is already long and I don't want to keep you longer because I know you might be getting bored by now. So the first brand that we're going to talk about is Colourpop, and I picked up two things from them. I have their Luxe Lip Oil because I wanted to try this out so bad. And again, Colourpop had a buy one get one, and the last time I bought a lot of Colourpop things for another one brand tutorial is when they had a buy one get one. However, I've still not tried any of those things out, which is a shame. So I'm going to make sure that I try all of this out and then I do a one brand tutorial so you guys can get a good review on everything that they have to offer. The other thing that I picked up is their Fresh Kiss Glossy Lip Stain. As I just said, that I'm going to be trying out more lip stains because I want to see like good glossy lip stains and make like my favorites video. Shades, I did not tell you the shade. The lip oil shade is Bengal, which is a nice Indian switch to things. So we have that, and in the lip stain we have the shade Cherry Up. Let me show you what the packaging looks like. However, I feel like you would have seen the packaging somewhere or the other, and I will have to like rip this apart because it just doesn't seem to be coming out at all. And this is what the glossy lip stain, Kiss lip stain, looks like. It does seem to have a little bit of weirdness going on. Is it just me, or is there like a black tint in there? I will have to check that out. That is worrisome for me. Next up, I have Relove Revolution, and I did pick up two more things from them. I had a lip balm and then I picked up two makeup things. However, I don't really remember adding Ghosting Fix Mist in my cart. I'll tell you this funny thing that happened with me. I was going through this brand and I was adding things, and the slide next to it was getting added to cart. So I think that is what has happened with me with this Ghosting Fix Mist, because I don't really remember adding like a fixing spray to my cart from Real Love Revolution. So we are stuck with this. This is in the variant Black Cherry, so I'm going to try that out. So I'm not going to say much more about it because I didn't really want to get this one. But then next up I have their Glow Stick, which is their Vitamin C Dewy Stick Corrector. Now I'm not really sure if this falls in makeup or skincare. I was thinking this is like a highlighter stick, but this seems to be clear. So I don't know if it's like a vitamin C stick or what. Like, I really have no clue about this. I will have to like read up more about it, but I'm a little bummed if this is skincare because I was hoping it's like a, you know, stick highlighter of sorts. So we have that. Then I picked up two lipsticks from Color Bar because Color Bar really, honestly, isn't doing a lot of things. Like, I was going through their new arrivals and they only had this lipstick and a couple of other things, and then they only had makeup pouches. So I was a little worried about the brand overall because I really loved Color Bar back in the day. I have for a while. So they have these affordable lipsticks in their vanity now, and they're not vanity, in their collection now. So I picked up two shades. I picked up Sandstormy and I picked up a Berry Nude. Both of these shades looked gorgeous, and Color Bar knows their shades, okay? They know their shades, and these are very affordable. They come in this triangular packaging and they have like XO written on them. And I'm going to show you the shade. This is the shade Berry Nude. Looks so pretty. It's like a mauvey gorgeousness going on. So we have a Berry Nude, and the other shade, as I said, is Sandstormy. Let me show you Sandstormy as well. Now this is supposed to be like a beautiful brown, so I'm hoping like a brownie nude color. If it's anything other than that, I'm going to be sad. Honestly, I'm going to be sad. It's a little bit more orangey. However, I don't mind like burnt oranges, but I was expecting more like cool toned brown. So a little sad about that. We're gonna keep that aside because I have more lip products to talk to you guys about. I have two lip liners from Root Cosmetics. I really like Root Cosmetics, and this is their teeny weeny micro gel lip liner. I love their teeny weeny eyebrow pencil. I don't love it, like it's a nice eyebrow pencil. It's very affordable as well, but their teeny weeny range is really nice. So I picked up two shades. Like, look at how thin that is. Look at how skinny. It's a skinny legend. Okay, so I picked up two shades. The first one I have is Dream On. This is Dream On, and this is what it looks like. I hope it goes back. Yeah, it does, thankfully. Otherwise I would have just like, you know, be sitting here with like fully pulled out pencil and not knowing what to do with it. This is Dream On. Looks like a beautiful peachy nude color. And then I picked up the shade Simply Nude. So we have more nudes in the house. More nudes as always. I don't know what is it, but whenever I'm lipstick shopping, I tell myself that I'm not going to pick up a nude color, and then I pick up nude color. So this is Simply Nude, but it looks more again on the peachy corally side of things. It doesn't look like a plain out flat nude to me, but like a peachy coral nude, which again I don't mind at all. I love my peachy coral nudes a little too much. And then I picked up a couple of lipsticks from Revlon because Revlon again has been making a resurgence in the makeup industry. So I thought, you know what, let's pick them up. And of course I had to pick up a Rum Raisin because this has been going viral since forever and a half, and I really wanted to get my hands on it. However, I did not want to buy it from like those international makeup pages because they were selling these lipsticks for like 2,000, 4,000 rupees. And I'm sorry, but I'm not spending 2,000, 4,000 on Revlon. Like, that's just not happening. Revlon is maximum 1,500, and that is also like pushing it. It's pushing it because Revlon and L'Oreal have become this mid-segment brand. They're not like completely affordable, but they're not high-end luxury. So they're like this mid-segment, and 1,500 honestly is pushing it a little bit. So they had a couple of discounts going on, so I picked up two lipsticks. So I have a Rum Raisin, which is something like this. It's a beautiful color. However, I don't really know why it's going as viral as it is because it seems like a nice mauvey color. So I'll probably like find a couple of dupes for this one in my vanity. I'm sure of that. Then I also picked up the shade Daylight Delight because it looked really beautiful to me. Like, it's a nudie brown color. Again, what's there not to like? So we have that. And then finally, the last makeup product for this haul comes from a Nude Sticks. I bought a Nude Stick blush because I've been really wanting to try them out, and the shades that I've always wanted were sold out on the first day itself, and that's why I shopped on the first day itself this time around. And I bought the shade Pink Ice, which looks like a beautiful color. It has the center core in there, and then the shade is beautiful. Hopefully the application and the staying power as well. I think I already have like a dupe for it, but I'm going to be trying out this one and then the dupe side by side, and if it's a go, then I'll let you know. Completely forgot that I also picked up a mascara, which is going to be the actual last makeup product for this video, and this one comes from Rimmel. This is their 100% waterproof mascara. I don't know if there's any other name for it, but this was an affordable mascara. This is under 500 rupees, and you guys know me. You guys already know me. I want to try out as many under 500 mascaras as I can, actually affordable mascaras. So I would push it till 600 because you can get discounts on the 600 ones and get it down till at least like 400. So you know what I mean, right? So I want to try out all affordable mascaras out there and see which ones are the best ones. And Rimmel is a brand that I generally like. Like most of the things from them are good. So hopefully this mascara won't be a disappointment. But now to finish this haul off, I have a couple of brushes because I want to try out more foundation brushes. Recently there have been requests of like foundation brushes. So I want to try out more because generally the brush that I'm using currently right now is a discontinued brush. I already have like 2 of them. So I know that I'm set for like a lifetime because these are good quality brushes. But I know that I can't recommend them to you because you guys can't pick them up. So I wanted to try out more foundation brushes, and that's why I've picked up a couple of affordable ones. The first one is from Inside Pro or Professional. This is the foundation brush, and this is like a flat top brush. Let me see if I can open it up with you guys, and I'm going to show you what it looks like from the inside. Not from the inside, but like the actual brush. So this is what the brush looks like. It is a little bit more flimsier than what I would prefer. Like I prefer my brushes to be slightly more dense so they don't like, you know, smoosh when I'm like applying my foundation. However, you never know, this might surprise me, might not. There are a couple of fallouts that I can see, but yeah, this is very soft as well. It's very, very soft. So we have that. Then I picked up this foundation brush from Plum. This is their soft blend brush, and this one again is a flat top, and this is completely sealed. It's completely sealed, or maybe not. We probably can get it out from this place. Okay, I am probably like ripping the packaging apart now. I totally am. That is so graceful of me. But this is what the brush looks like, and surprisingly it's very, very similar to the Inside one when it comes to like the bristles. So I think they're getting made from like the same place. Maybe, you never know. This one is slightly more fanned out than this one, but yeah, they feel very similar. Like if I were to close my eyes and feel just the bristles, I don't feel any difference in both of these. So we have that, and then the last product. Finally, we've made it to the end of this haul video, and I have the Swiss Beauty foundation brush. Now I really like the Swiss Beauty foundation brush that they have in the kit. I've talked about it. It has been in my top 5 under 500s as well previously, but this is their flat foundation brush because I know some of you might like this version more than the buffer brush version. However, I'm a buffer brush kind of gal, and these fallouts are just making me oh, this is not even a fallout, this is just a longer hair. Anyway, as I was saying, some of you might like flat foundation brushes, so I wanted to have like a nice variety of things going on for you guys, and that's why I picked up a couple of different things. But yes, with that we are done. I'm done with another haul video. I hope you guys enjoyed this, found this helpful in whatever way, because I don't really think there was any helpful information in here. But that's gonna be it from my end. Let me know, what did you pick up from Nykaa haul this time round, or if you didn't, then again let me know that you did not shop anything, and that's actually great too. But that's gonna be it from my side. I think I've said that line at least 3 times by now, I'm not really sure, but let me know if you want reviews on any of these. And I think now that is finally it from my side. I'll see you guys next time. Till then, take care. I love you all so much. Mwah. Bye.